What does £250,000 worth of copper look like? Hello and welcome back to Artisan Electrics, where we're here at Doncaster Cables and we're going to show you how they turn this into this. Cables of all shapes and sizes to keep this country running. From your home to your business, we all need power, and cables are the backbone of that infrastructure. So we're going to show you how cables are made from that raw copper right the way through to the finished product behind me today. It's an amazing process. You might be surprised at how much goes into it. Let's get into the video. But before we do, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and we'll see you inside the factory. This is like an electrician's dream, being somewhere like this. Amazing. So we're doing this inside the studio because, as you can imagine, it's super noisy inside a working factory. Welcome to Doncaster Cables Factory. They've been manufacturing cables here since 1984. We're now going to take a look at the inner workings of a cable factory. It all starts with these heavy bundles of copper wire. This thick copper wire is fed from the coil and stretched out into much thinner wire in a very intricate process. Packs of wire are welded together using cold fusion to create one continuous thread of copper many kilometers long. And this is what's left after cold fusion copper. Here he was filing it down, getting it nice and smooth, ready to thread through the machine. So this is the machine that stretches out the copper, and it creates a huge amount of heat as it's wrapped through these many wheels to stretch it out into one thin strand of copper. Those strands then get fed onto these large metal drums. That shiny copper was just beautiful to look at. Imagine how much that copper costs. To make larger cables, the strands are wound together to form a thicker copper wire made of 7 strands. The strands are twisted together at high speeds on this special machine that spins the drum at hundreds of turns per minute. I even got a chance to start it up myself and hear the machine whirring to life. So I pressed start and you could hear it rumbling into life and start spinning. This part of the factory is where the bedding is made that forms the inner and outer sheaths of the cable. Every cable is made using a unique recipe to get the right balance of strength and suppleness to ensure that the cable is super strong but also easy to work with, easy to strip, and the insulation is not too brittle or hard. These granules are made from a special mix of raw ingredients, and once they're made, they're stored in large silos ready to use. Here are the raw ingredients, and here are the finished granules. And this is what they're used for. They are melted down and formed around the copper wires within the cable to form the insulation, and another layer is formed around those insulated wires to create the bedding, which gives strength to the cables and protects the inner cores. Then the outer sheath is applied as another layer, which provides the final finish. Dye is added to create the insulation for the colourful inner cores of the cable. And once the inner cores are made, those individual cores of colourful wire are twisted together, and a thin transparent plastic layer is added to hold them together. Here you can see the insulation being applied to the wires, and then that set of twisted wires going through the machine, which applies the layers of bedding and the outer sheath. The cables are built to very fine tolerances to ensure the best possible quality. And they come out quite hot when the bedding is applied, so they're put into this water bath to cool them down before they're put onto the drum. This is a special printing machine that sprays ink onto the cables to identify them, and we had the amazing privilege of creating our own Artisan branded cable. So we got to type Artisan Electrics 5-star Electricians and spray that onto the cable and create our own amazing cable. The finished cable is rolled onto saleable drums and packaged, ready to go to the wholesalers. Quality control is extremely important. Each drum of cable is tested at very high voltages to ensure that no faulty cables slip through the net. This was a test piece where we created a fault on the cable to see what would happen. As you can see, we found the fault. The wires are also subjected to tensioning tests to make sure that they're strong and stretchy enough. So that's how cables are made. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. What other kind of videos would you like us to do? I know this one was a little bit different, and we're open to exploring and trying new things, so let me know all your thoughts in the comments about the kind of videos you'd love to see, and did you enjoy this particular different style of video? We'd love to know. We've got a great video coming up on Thursday where we're going to be giving away some amazing Milwaukee tools to our apprentice, so make sure you stay tuned in for that and have your notifications turned on. Massive thanks to Doncaster Cables for letting us tour their factory. It was absolutely fascinating, and if you fancy doing the same, why not get in touch with them? I'm sure they'd love to show you around. And if you'd like to see the days we spent at Doncaster Cables installing some electric vehicle charging points, make sure you watch that video. There's a link up here and in the description. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.